When I first called
Welcome
him,
to Microphones of Madness. Tonight we are playing the two-headed serpent, Pulp Cthulhu. So that would be Nick.
Last time we left off, our heroes had just encountered a gug in the jungles of northern Borneo. The forest itself has become not corrupted, improved upon by the Dreamlands in a way. It's pretty obvious at this point, especially since you're fighting a gug. So this thing has noticed Janelle.
There's a big sign that says "Welcome to the Dreamlands,"
but it hasn't noticed anyone else since the rest of you are hiding. So at that point, I will ask for everybody's dex, and then I'll also ask you all to make your luck rolls, your luck improvement rolls, so that since it's the beginning of the session.
Am I there too?
Sure, Outback Jack is there.
2d10. If you fail, it's 2d10 plus 10. If you make it, it's plus 5. Sure, we'll red line Outback Jack there. Because kind of, I don't know.
All right, what is it if you make it?
It's 1d10 plus 5.
But to a max of 99, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Max of 99 minus your Cthulhu.
No, that's
That's your stand.
Okay.
I've made that mistake as well because it just rolls off your tongue.
What's everybody's dex?
Mine's 70.
60.
75.
60.
70.
100.
How big is a gug?
How big is a gug? This thing is,
Big.
yeah, they're really huge. Let's see. This one is about the size. It's like
How big is your gug?
God
How
dang
big
you,
is
Lily.
your gug? How big is your gug?
it's let's say like I don't know, 20 feet
Sad
tall.
thing, the sad thing, Lily, is I was thinking that.
I was really frightened saying that. One out. There was really no way around it.
This one's about 20 feet tall,
To BG or not to BG?
and
That is never the question. It's always 2 BG.
pretty wide across. I don't know. It's a really big,
Shoot.
huge
It's a
creature.
big monster with a vagina mouth.
Ugh.
Ooh. Shoot it in the vagina mouth.
That's a Saturday night I don't want to remember.
It sounded like a Spencer. Do you have a Spencer with you?
You know, when I picture a gug, I think of the monster from Bugs Bunny cartoons. With
Actually, what you described just made me think of what ogres look like on Berserk.
with a vertical mouth. And maybe a couple more arms.
Yeah,
You mean the big red hair thing?
Mhm.
Blossomer?
Yeah,
same visual.
Oh, yeah,
but with like a vertical mouth instead of a
Oh,
horizontal
goddammit.
Great, now I'm going to want to do its hair.
Um,
Yes, I walk up to the gug and say, monsters must lead interesting lives.
They're all so scary.
does Outback Jack have the quick draw feat, or not feat, but talent?
I have rapid fire for my pistol.
Then Bexar's first. All right. Bexar, go ahead and do your attack. Spencer's with me. So.
All right. Well, yeah, Bexy's gonna shoot 2 bursts into it. And they will be 4-round bursts.
Maxi.
So, first one hits. Burst 2 hits. And so that's 4d10. So he's with half the shots.
And each of those d10 is a different shot, a different bullet.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. And half of them missed. So I shot a total of 8 bullets, and I hit with 4 of them. So 9, 15, 21, 29.
So you see this thing get hit with a bunch of bullets. It grunts in anger, but it still is up in the pretty pissed off at this point.
Thought that was supposed to kill it.
You went hunting with a machine gun?
You're lucky he didn't do it with dynamite. What are you talking about?
You're lucky I didn't throw the dynamite.
Hunting with mosquitoes. Or 4 mosquitoes.
Ella's dex was 75 or 65?
75.
All right, so then you can go now.
Ella's not doing anything but going, holy shit, I've never seen anything quite like that.
Okay. Makes sense.
Thanks, Ella.
Hey, man, Ella's obsessed. Like, it was like her going, oh my God, with the biggest shit-eating grin on her face.
It's Zachariah's turn. Matt, what is your character doing?
Are people like in melee with it? Can I shoot it without accidentally shooting somebody?
Yeah, you can shoot at it. It's not in melee yet.
Okay.
That's your sister, bro.
Boom!
It's got its eyes set on your sister.
Oh god.
Nobody's in melee but your shit. Ooh.
Oh god, I rolled a 90.
That's fine. That's not a fumble or anything.
Yeah, I just managed to miss with a shotgun there, which is
I missed a gun with a shotgun.
Janelle, you can go now. What would you like to do? You're like the only one that's out of the bushes. Well, no. Whoever's shooting at this thing is also out of the bushes now at this point. But what would you like to do?
I don't imagine I really have a whole lot of time to draw a weapon.
You can draw a weapon at this point. That's fine. You can draw one and fire.
All right, well, this thing's getting a rifle shot right in its gaping maw. You know, pick one.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, just skated in there.
It's skated in there.
Do your damage.
Oh, snap. 12.
Okay.
Woo! Yay for pissing it off.
So yeah, you shoot this thing again, and it kind of like gets grazed along the head, and it like knocks its head back a little bit, and it looks at you even more pissed off now.
Great.
Leo, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 10 luck points and whip out the can of air with the horn attached to it from my satchel because I'm resourceful, and I'm going to attach it to a rock and put a primitive timer on it so that I can throw it, and when it lands, it'll make a noise to distract the gug.
Okay.
That's
So,
right.
hey man, I'm a mechanic, not a fucking fighter. So that's my plan.
Okay. I'll say it takes 2 rounds to do that.
Okay.
So,
Fair enough.
Jack, it's your turn now.
All right, now the apex predator is going to whip out the old elephant gun and give 2 barrels of love right in that thing's face. And up that Jack's gonna spend some points to make that shot.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Let's see. Let's see. That means. Yeah.
Math. It's what-
Sorry. Yeah, that's the thing. There you go. Okay, figure it out. Okay, now it's time to start figuring out the dice rolls. I just rolled 2. I just rolled both barrels of this thing.
Okay. Roll your second attack then.
Oh, I gotta roll second attack. Okay. Well, that's the first one I made then. And I make the second.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see, it's 9. 10, 11. That's 13 for the first shot. And another 15 for the second shot.
Okay. Oh, so you pump 2 big ass slugs into its chest.
Mm-hmm.
It's still up though, and it is going to try to swat at you.
Better than you to me.
Bring it on!
No.
So it has 2 attacks per round. But since it's got to run up on you, it's only going to have 1. And it rolled a 100. So it whiffed you overhead by like 10 feet. So
Dang.
that's awesome.
I only had a buddy to punch.
Oh, shit. Awesome. Yeah. Top of the round again.
All right. Well, this time I'm actually mad. So
Actually,
we'll do 8 rounders, and we'll do 3 of them.
He's mad. I tell you, mad.
mad indeed.
Hold on, I just need to see. Yeah, 50 round drum. Okay, so here's another 24 bullets gone. All right, so first volley hits with the 17. Second volley. Misses with an 83. And then third volley. Ooh, misses with an 89, so I get 4 shots into him. Um, 10, 19, 25, 27, and 8, 30, 35.
Okay, so this thing takes 4 more bullets of machine gun fire. Lets out like kind of a primal scream, and then it runs back off into the jungle from when it came, or from whence it came, and disappears off into the brush.
His friend.
Well,
Now that was fun.
Never seen anything like that before in my life.
I know.
That's pretty fucked up right there. I didn't know they had stuff like that in
Fantastic.
Borneo. I mean, I knew they had orangutans and shit, but I didn't know they had fucking crazy ass vagina mouth monsters.
I don't think they normally do.
I thought that was a zipper mouth.
It's called Christmas. That's Christmas over there.
Well, at least he's happy.
Well, we were following a trail for ghouls, right?
Yeah.
If I recall. Can we continue to do that?
Yep. Right now, we're going to go back to Rodney's character Woodrow, who is drinking in the camp tent that's been set up for
drinking
for British officers.
Same thing.
In the boozaterium.
I like that word.
You somehow managed to sweet talk yourself into getting a ration of rum.
Don't mind.
Oh, come on. We got fucking jet planes, X-ray detectors. I think we can end prohibition a couple of months early. Plus, it's Britain.
It's northern Borneo.
It's stuff that's poison.
Ration rum.
So you're drinking in this tent, and suddenly this strange tune just starts playing in your head. Seems familiar, but not quite. It's like an acoustic guitar. You look around for the source of the noise, but you can't seem to find it. And at that point, your vision starts blurring around the edges.
This is some good rub.
The best.
And you start to black out. As you start blacking out, you realize this is not an effect of the rum, and this must be something else completely different.
Well, damn it.
Still good rum.
And then we will go back to the other group.
Hey, Nick,
I attack it.
as a refresher, what were our objectives following these ghouls?
You guys are trying to discover if there's any activity by the
Oh, right, the bad two-headed.
the internet. Exactly. Yeah, the bad guys.
Right. And there were graves being robbed, and we were following that.
Yeah.
To see if we can recruit their help, because we did find out that the bad guys were here. I can't remember exactly what it was, but we did find out that they were here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to recap.
I should have done that in the beginning. I'm sorry. I was excited about the Gug.
Shit happened. I'm keeping that air warm.
Look, man, your good could wait.
Yes.
No Gug, no glory, guys.
Okay, as you guys continue to follow these hoof tracks, you guys find a number of holes in the ground, which are like they descend into the earth.
Like a ramp?
Like
Or like-
yeah, like a tunnel, like
Like cavern.
more like it's been dug, not like a natural cavern, more like a tunnel. They're large enough for you guys to crawl through, or if some of you are kind of shorter, you can just crouch down and walk through. The edges look like they've been or the edges kind of give the evidence that they've been clawed and raked or packed soil. And you guys, as you look down into the tunnel, you can see that there's roots occasionally poking through the walls.
Does the thing we just fought look like it could fit in here?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Oh,
This is Just look where the ghouls went.
The tracks lead into these holes again.
Can we tell if the passageway gets thinner as it goes down? Sorry.
No, it does not.
So it's one at a time.
Pretty much. And no, it's not like Junji Ito where it just gets thinner.
You know, this hole is just my size.
Yeah. It's not your hole.
Made for me, I must go.
Do we have any light sources?
10 lux says I do.
10 lux says you go first. Got man.
All
I mean,
right.
isn't that your thing to go first anyway? I mean, you got the big guns.
Don't worry, Missy. Outback Jack will be there to make sure that his pieces don't get away.
I had assumed that you guys had brought like flashlights and torches from the camp, so if you guys want to just say that you guys have those.
That's fine. So you
He
should
was
have
the one volunteering to look. I was just
I know,
assuming
like,
you.
you should have
I need to be much careful with it.
one of the gun guys should go in front and the other one should
Should be in the
pick
back.
the rear.
Yeah. And then in the back with the spellcasters and the clerics.
In the front because I
All right.
No, I think those are the only two that can actually fight.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I can shoot a little bit, but not much.
You guys came to a Call of Cthulhu game without fighting skills?
Okay, so you guys
The Call of Cthulhu game, yes.
you guys are in what order now? Just for my knowledge.
I'll go after McGunnerson.
So we got Bexar, Gunny McGunnerson, Leo.
Than me, because I'm impulsive. That's her one downfall. She's impulsive.
Ella,
The one.
I'll go after Ella. So that's after me.
Zachariah,
Sure.
In the back?
Backtrack in the back.
That's how he got his name.
Ah,
He's never been to Australia.
Yeah, they just
I was
make-
out back.
You see this knife? I got off my tire.
That's the first one.
They meant the backyard.
That's a
In
spoon.
the back of the party. Out back. Hey, where's Jack? Out back.
He's out back. He's out by the grill.
Why does he talk like that? We actually don't know.
That's weird.
Okay, so as you guys venture down, you guys can hear the sounds of movement ahead. And pretty soon you guys arrive in a tunnel about 200 feet wide and lined with huge ridges. It's a big cavern. Here, you see 6 humanoid beings they crouched on the ground, and it looks like they're like huddled over something.
I'm ready for that sanity roll.
Trophy time.
Why did
Go
we
ahead,
come
roll.
down here?
Roll sanity rolls for me.
I made it.
Sanity rolls.
I'm good with this.
Nope. Wait. Yep, I actually make that. I forgot Ella Sand is as high as it is.
Hey, I made it too.
Yep.
Like 50 yards away, is there another group of ghouls gathered around, also in a huddle,
You don't know that.
with a line in between them? Are they in a field?
Yeah.
Are there
It's
goalposts at either end?
200 yards across, 300 yards the other way.
The Ravens versus the Raiders.
Because I'd pay to watch a ghoul
It
football
is a ghoulish game. That would be.
You know what Blood Bowl is?
Kind of, I guess. Except they play with a human skull.
Okay, so if you made it 0, if you failed, it's 1d6.
Gold Quidditch.
If you made it, it's what?
If you made it, it's 0.
Okay.
You're probably just saying, "Oh, these are just people."
Yeah. At this point, I'm like, why did we decide to go and track these fuckers down?
I got my
Alright.
revolver.
I don't remember out of character. In character, Ella's going, you guys told me to go that way.
Okay.
Don't know.
One of the ghouls notices, or like peeks its head up and sees you guys. And it looks up, pokes his head, or pulls his head back down again, and then slowly like rises up with like its, and then like lifts its hands up in the air, kind of like a gesture of like caution, and just like slowly walks towards you guys.
I put my hands out like, whoa, it's okay. We're cool.
This is not sporting.
The universal sign of we have no weapons. And I glare at Bexar and the other one and kind of go, just keep it cool for a minute.
We gotta talk to this thing?
Yes?
I pocket the dynamite that was readily coming out.
I don't shoot prey that surrenders. That's boring.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I put
Can you
it
guys,
away.
can you,
Put it away.
would it be worth the 10 luck for me to pick out a set of dominoes for them to occupy themselves with?
These things aren't gonna.
Yeah, I feel like that's something should come like standard in our kit because we know them.
There's a fidget cube.
Gotta just pull out a
Look,
metronome and set it on the
no,
ground.
no, I got it. All right, here's a pencil and a ruler. Occupy yourself. Look, it spins.
There's something that rattles, whatever.
Hey, guys.
The creature person approaches. Everyone knows what the fuck it is. All right, the ghoul approaches and it asks, "Oh, what are you all doing down here?"
Well,
Speaks English?
Funny story that I don't remember right now.
well, there's some bad snake people that are on this island, and we
Gotta stop doing the bad snake things.
and we're trying to get everybody off of the island. Right? Is that what we're trying to do?
I think so. I don't know anymore.
Yeah. We just need your help to do stuff. Can't remember.
Yeah, you guys are trying to also evacuate people. You guys have like missions within missions. The first mission
I remember that there's some sort of infection going around
all right.
that shouldn't leave this island.
I should have recapped well at the beginning, and I got to fight instead. You guys have come to this island to investigate, or originally to investigate some disease that had spread around the island. That was really a front to see if the Internight had been involved in this outbreak of this strange disease.
Okay.
It was like a really viral form of hepatitis. Once you got there, the one of the pieces of equipment that you had brought with you malfunctioned in the during the plane debacle.
Right.
And it's now on a 24-hour timer to blow up. It's been several hours, so you still have plenty.
I feel like I should be able to put at least like a couple of points in the pilot.
All right. So what I say is, look, we came here to research a disease. People here are dying of a blood disease. We know they eat the dead, right? That's actually why we came looking for them, right?
Yeah, you guys made your Cthulhu Mythos roll.
These people who are dying are probably contaminating your food supply. So I think we could help each other out if we could find the what do they call the bad snake people?
The internet.
If we can find the internet and get rid of them, we can stop the disease from infecting our people and humans, and also your food supply, because you probably don't like to eat diseased food.
Actually, he says that this is probably the greatest feast that we've been having that we've had in a while.
Yeah, but maybe yeah for the moment, but what about the long-term effects of that?
They don't get affected by disease, really, or diseased meat, and they do eat rotting corpses after all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's natural rotting corpses. This is some viral shit.
Possibly supernatural in origin.
Yeah. You don't want to take that chance. Can I roll fast talk?
Sure.
Why are we talking about you?
I make that. Yeah, I make that at regular. I mean, people are gonna die no matter what. But you don't want to have this boom only to decimate your population because you end up dying of some super hepatitis.
So yeah, that's a good point. He says, "Well, how do you need our help? What do you need us to do?"
I guess help us to find these guys and take them out. Do we want to take them out, or do we just want to report on them?
You guys were asked to be given or to give a report, or deal with them if necessary.
Well, just in case we have to deal with them, but really, what we need to do is get all of the people that aren't them off of the island, because there's going to be a big explosion. You guys, I don't know if you're safe here in wherever this is, but there's going to be
we can't help you beyond pointing you into the direction of where you seek to go.
That'll work, actually.
It's obvious that they're not going to leave their feast.
Yeah, I'm fine with them not coming with us. If they just point us in the direction, if there's any buddies of theirs that haven't seen us yet, maybe, do the ghoul thing and send some word along that we're cool.
They say that there's no one else down.
You have a ghoul thing?
I don't know. I assume they have a ghoul thing. I'm not gonna say they can't send things along the grapevine to their friends.
They have strings connected to cups that go down the
I'm they can shake your ghoul thing.
Tell them how to do it now. Is that what you're trying to?
It's the 30s. They have a pneumatic system.
No. They have they yell for
Pneumatic.
Yeah, if you can point us in that direction, that'd be great.
Yep.
They point you down the tunnel, and they warn you that this tunnel was created recently by a dole.
What, by bananas?
No, they explain that a giant worm-like creature that burrows through the earth.
Oh, giant worm-like creature. Okay.
Created this gigantic tunnel that you're currently in.
Start tossing my dynamite up.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to use the dynamite underground.
No. You just bring out the knife. You have to bring out the knife.
We also don't actually know how many of them there are, and they're on our side right now. We don't particularly want to piss them off.
No, he's talking about the dole.
Oh.
Killing the worms.
Okay. Well, thanks for the warning. Is there any way to get rid of a dole? Is there, I don't know, some fungicide or something?
They not like salt?
Not that we know of.
Okay. How do you guys deal with doles?
We hide.
Okay. So you can hide from them?
Yeah, they're.
Pro tip, everyone, hide.
We just hide
That's
it
fine. I'll go
in smaller
too.
tunnels that it can't get to, and hopefully, just we don't draw its attention so it doesn't come towards or it doesn't attack us.
Okay. So what are they attracted by? Sound or light or what?
Have you seen the movie Tremors?
No.
What's a movie?
What's Tremors?
Nosferatu was a nice film.
Yeah, the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari is pretty good too.
The best way to avoid avoid grabbing its attention would probably be not to anger it or upset it.
So everybody, I know it's hard, but no off-colored dole jokes.
I'm not responsible for what my humor does. It is a wild beast.
Okay.
Put down.
All right. So what angers a dole?
Injustice.
Come to the right place.
Being attacked unprovoked.
Hey, we're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, that thing would look. That thing might look great. Depending on how it looks, it might look great at my coffee table. Wow.
So these two, him and him, you can eat.
Right.
That would be our
If you
price
like,
of
we
passage.
you just
That's our price of passage.
They didn't
Nobody-
demand.
Nobody eats Outback Jack.
The ghoul starts sniffing at Outback Jack.
Bloomin' onion.
Says, you do have very tasty eyes. Like,
I'll put out my knife.
There's it.
Yeah.
Says okay, and he starts huddling back, and then he says, "Just go down the corridor. You'll notice some more of our own tunnels. They're a lot smaller than this one, obviously. So just head down that way. It's down about quarter mile and to your right."
Okay. Thank you, friend.
those guys are pretty friendly.
Yeah. I mean, they could use a search or something, but yeah.
Like you eat corpses all day, that tends to happen.
Yeah, that's carrying for you.
I was gonna kill him. You guys did a good job talking.
What is it with you and killing everything?
Why have a gun if you're not gonna use it?
It's not sporting. That's terrible hunting. I mean, they're just standing there surrendering. That's not sporting. It's an insult.
So I'm almost afraid to ask this, but if you're walking down a road and this little old lady walks past, if you got a gun in your hand, you're just gonna kill her?
Does she eat corpses?
Maybe, I don't know.
You eat corpses. You just cook them first.
I'm not Homo sapien corpses, though.
How do you know?
I mean, they're already dead. It's not like they killed them.
Well,
Everything in nature serves a purpose.
you guys need to stop rationalizing ghouls.
You need to stop
You know
rationalizing.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold on to your bullets, and then when we meet a goal, we will give you bullets.
Actually, I don't know if you want to do that.
You don't want to take bullets from me.
I don't think we want to give him the bullets for the doll.
Well, you know what I mean. No, if we give him the bullets.
Yeah, but he's apt to do that while we're next to him.
Okay, you guys climb up out of the. You guys see the night sky coming out of the top of the tunnel. So you guys are able to get out of out from underground, and you guys arrive in a clearing below a sheer cliff face. In the sky, you guys can see winged, humanoid forms, essentially the same things that attacked you earlier. Once you arrived here in Borneo, are
Oh man, they got all sorts of weird shit.
can't make out their feet.
Oh, the night gaunts.
You can see that they're just bat-winged humanoid beings.
As I say, we were attacked. Oh yeah, the plane. It's been a while, people. You have to excuse me.
So these things just like fly around at night like fruit bats? How was that not the first thing people told us when we got here?
Same reason they didn't tell us the real reason we came here.
But I don't think we're anywhere near where those people were.
You guys are getting closer to the top of the mountain.
Yeah, I don't know if they like people have seen them. I think maybe like we see them because we're not quite in Borneo anymore.
Oh, lucky us.
As you look up, you also see a large hexagonal opening in the side of the cliff face.
How big?
It's 10 feet high by 10 feet wide.
That's a big Allen wrench I need.
Hexagon.
Is it like another cave entrance?
Yes. This one looks like it was manufactured, though. Obviously.
Are there night gaunts near it?
No, they're way up higher on the mountain.
Okay. So I think if we just maintain a calm and quiet pace, we can probably reach the hexagon and see what's going on.
Yes.
I can try and be quiet.
Why not? We've already come this far.
Yep. Making sure all the guns are loaded and yep, nice and quiet.
There's no clear path up the cliff face, but it appears climbable.
Okay.
A climb roll, you don't really need to make a climb roll. There are plenty of handholds.
Oh, all right.
As a matter of fact, some of them it looks like they have like claw marks dug into a few because if something had like scraped against them.
That's probably.
Would you say it's like a 20-foot something that's scraped against them?
No, not like a 20-foot something that's scraped.
Rats.
Christmas is not coming back yet.
And you guys get to the entrance of this opening, and we will go back to Woodrow, who is currently blacked out and in a different place. You wake up, and you can tell already that you were dreaming. This is not reality, as it should be. You're in a completely different place. Seems like you're back in the United States. You don't know for sure where exactly, but it is it's like rural America, and you're on a crossroads. The same music is playing.
Of course I am.
Yeah, you are. The same music is playing, and there's a figure looks like he's like sitting on a fence post, playing guitar that's in your peripheral vision.
Well, shit. At least in my dreams, I have a pack of smokes.
He says, or the figure says, so I need your help with something.
Yeah?
And I don't know if you want to help me, but I think you're going to need to no matter what.
And who might you be?
As you try to look at this figure, you can't, like, as you try to like look at them directly, they fade from your vision and they end up in like your peripherals again. You can't make out who they are, and for some reason they don't want to be seen.
Well, at least tell me who you are, because otherwise we'll just have to call you man.
That's
man.
Fine. That's fine with me. Look, there's a great event that will happen soon, and you're one of the people that has the most power to fight against it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have that dagger.
No, I don't. It's back at the bar.
It's you see it in your hand.
Damn it.
It says that is an item of power. Even though you may have known this. It might just have sentimental power to you, or that's what you thought, but there's much more to it.
Well, that's interesting. Carry on with this great event.
Right now, you're going to wake up and you're going to be faced with something you're going to need to confront immediately. And you'll know what to do.
Yeah, probably a hangover.
Not quite. And at that point, you start waking up again. And we'll go back to the corridor.
It's the last time I drink fucking British rum.
Okay, you guys see that this corridor has white walls and the floor that are featureless, that emits like a slightly dull light. It's not quite reflecting the moonlight. It looks like it's slightly like luminescent.
But does it have a sunroof top and a diamond in the back? And is it gangster?
Yes.
Oh, it's gangster.
Oh, those guys in New York.
What are you guys doing?
How is it a corridor or is it a chamber?
It's a corridor that leads, or yeah, it's a corridor. It goes downward.
How far down does it go?
As you shine a beam of light, it kind of disappears into the darkness.
Guess I'll just mosey on down the corridor. Cautiously trying to pay attention to my surroundings.
Does everybody else follow?
Of course.
Is Gunny McGunnerson in the front again?
Of course.
Okay.
Put the horns in the front. We're a ska band.
You guys walk down the corridor. It leads directly into a large hexagonal room that's 20 feet high and about 50 feet across. Inside the center, or standing in the center of the room, is a six-sided step pyramid of polished metal. And strangely circling through the air above the pyramid are two hexagonal frames in the ceiling that are just going, circling in a, let's say, clockwise motion.
You mean like on Krypton and Superman?
Ooh.
Like the Phantom Zone kind of thing?
Yeah. I don't know about that. It's just two hexagonal frames just moving around.
On the ceiling or in the air?
These are circling the air above the pyramid, so close to the ceiling. They're circling in the air above it. Go ahead and roll.
Orbiting the pyramid.
Orbiting the tip of the pyramid. Yeah. Go ahead and roll sanity loss for this.
I made it.
Fine.
If you made it, 0. If you failed it, it's 1. Just by seeing this strange object that somehow defies gravity.
I think Jack's good with this.
This is amazing.
I've seen a lot of shit, but I don't like this.
Oh, I wish Vinny was here.
It's just if there was a hunk of metal with some metal floating around it.
It's a hunk of metal in the air, huh?
Magnets.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, those would be some very large magnets.
Not if they're electromagnets.
True.
There are 2 exits out of this room.
Do I need graph paper?
Do I? Or are you guys? Sorry.
Should I be mapping this?
You can if you want to. It's so far.
Have we entered dungeon territory?
Not quite. You guys have entered so far. You've just gone down 1 corridor, and then you have 2 exits on either side. So let's say it's like at a it's like left and right sides of the room after you come into this one.
Okay.
As you investigate one of the corridors, as somebody investigates one of the corridors and shines light down, you see that it's effectively been blocked off by like a landslide of rock. So really, there's only 1 exit.
Okay, so it's like a video. Guess we'll head down that way. Is there anything about the pyramid that we should know about? Well, I guess take a look at the pyramid before we leave the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that anyway, just because Ella would be curious as hell.
Yeah, it's just a 6-sided step pyramid with polished metal.
Markings.
You got? Does anybody have like a, I don't know, geology or?
No, I
Okay. Yeah. You guys can't tell what kind of metal it is. It could be tin. It could be silver. It could be.
I have natural world.
Roll like a hard. Or
I was gonna say, does that look natural?
it doesn't. It does not.
Oh, I do have natural world as well.
Oh my! I made that at hard.
I made it at hard as well.
This does not look natural. So, if it's of this world, it's probably not of this natural world. Maybe a human created it, or maybe something else created it. But it is not natural.
Oh, alien.
Exactly. You're on the right page, sir.
Huh? Aliens.
Aliens.
I don't know. Maybe a dole did it.
Like
Totally
like in
aliens.
that Mars book by the H.G. Wells chap.
No, like the 1979. Oh.
All right, now he's talking madness. I'm with him on the aliens, but I don't know what he's talking about this future gibberish for.
Well, I mean, if there's going to be aliens, there might as well be time travel. If you're going to have one impossible thing, why not more than one?
Wait, is he an alien?
Hey,
Come on to you, sir.
you know, if there's
Time travel. Incredible.
go back in time and shoot some dinos.
Been there, done that. Doesn't end well.
Sure.
Nick knows what I'm talking about.
Don't eat the chicken.
So yeah, you guys have effectively 1 corridor that you have not gone down.
Let's effectively go down
Well, let's
that
go
way.
find out what's down the mystery corridor number last.
I am.
The other exit leads to another hexagonal room with
And it should be said that we are going slowly and quietly being aware of our surroundings.
One of you triggers the pit trap. Fall and take 10d10 damage.
Oh shit! I was the guy in front too.
Don't ruin my night for when one of you
God,
guys.
Nick, why you gotta mess with my immersion?
Fucking with my immersion.
Just wait, Nick. Just when a couple of you decide you don't want to play on a Saturday or something, we'll see about pit traps. There will be plenty of pit traps.
There are like computer panels computer panels like with like type, like I don't know, it's like a strange typewriter, I guess that's the best way to put it for you guys. You guys also know what computers are. There are computers in this day and age. They're just really big
And take a building.
Yeah.
Not even a room right now.
Are these big computers like that?
They take up 5 walls.
Wow.
There's a large screen that wraps around 3 walls opposite of the doorway.
Does it look familiar to Ella?
No, it's not. It's not the same. It's not quite the same.
TV wall.
Kind of, yeah. It's this room, the way to describe it, hexagonal. So there's 6 sides. 5 of the sides have looks like control panel type things where you can type away or flip switches and stuff. And then 3 of the walls opposite of where you guys just walked in also have a large screen.
Is anything labeled?
You guys see various sigils and glyphs that look similar to the ones that were in the orientation pack. It's that weird Nakal language that you guys had looked at.
Does anybody have a camera?
No. I don't think Ella has. No, wait, Ella should have a camera.
Like, seriously? I thought that was your thing.
Yeah, because I have photography.
I feel like we
Should
should be
probably take
greeted
some
by
pictures of
a
this.
compact gentleman in a white railroad jacket.
So
Jesse just drags her man around. Take a picture
Give
of
her-
that. I need you to hold
give her
on to
15
stuff.
minutes to unpack her camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Set up the tripod.
It's not like we're going
It's
anywhere.
going to take me a second, but this is going to be an amazing shot.
With
Well,
the plates
don't worry
in.
about composition or anything. Just take it so we have proof.
I will not half-ass this picture, sir.
Remember, the rule of
But I
thirds.
wasn't referring to the
You can use your-
composition.
you can
I
use
figured that
your
out while I
full
set up.
Use your full ass.
When you say screens, though, like something you'd see in a movie theater.
No, actually, and then she starts elaborately explaining how cameras work.
She's
No,
talking
I mean
about the output screens,
Oh,
the monitors.
What about the monitors?
how big are they?
They take okay. The bottom quarter of this wall is taken up by control panel type things where you can flip switches and stuff. The rest of it's taken up. The rest of the 3/4 is taken up by this huge screen. So 3 large screens taking up the 3 panels in front of you that are directly in front of you that take up 3/4 top to bottom of each side of the wall. I'm sorry.
We have an English state person dictionary.
I think we should push a button.
Don't tempt me. I really want to.
Shiny candy-like button.
Leo, as you're looking over these controls, you think that you can maybe turn the machine on.
Last time I pressed buttons, the wires tried to kill me.
Okay.
Go down to a basic.
Good to know. I'm gonna try and see what this thing does.
Make Jack push the button.
Go ahead and roll a electric repair roll.
Electrical repair. I make that.
You're an alien mastermind.
Okay, as you guys watch Leo tapping these buttons, flipping switches, buttons, all of a sudden the screen, the screen on the wall just lights up,
Sword on?
Let's say like the old 1950s, like
a cathode ray tube.
yeah, cathode ray tube TV, kind of where you had to like flip the knob to change. That comes on, and a large map of the world is displayed.
Hey, I can see my house from here.
I knew it was flat.
Huh.
It is not flat. Look, I'm not explaining maps to you.
Can you get the test match on here?
Ella's examining the map.
I don't think they broadcast sports at this point.
Oh, that's right.
Because there's no televisions to broadcast them on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the 1930s, not the 1940s.
Wow, that's the world.
You guys see that? Yeah, it's a map of the world essentially.
What's it centered on?
Conquest. It's not centered on anything specifically, but you see that there are two.
No, I mean, like on the screen. What's in the center?
What's in the center? Africa.
Okay.
So it looks like the regular world map that's used today. That's thrown or whatever.
Mercator projection.
Peter,
There you go. But there's a blinking light or blinking like sigil flashing in the center of Africa and on an island off of the coast of Europe that you guys can tell is Iceland. And then does anybody have like a geography roll? You can tell that one of them is Iceland for sure, but you can't. If you can give me a like a geography roll or like a natural history roll, then you can tell like where exactly in Africa the other spot is.
I just know
Natural
the
world, is that what
Congo.
you mean?
Yeah.
Give that a crack.
17. Natural world.
I failed that roll.
You made it, Lily?
Yeah, I'm 17. That's a hard success for me.
The other sigil that's in Africa is in the Congo region.
By George, that's in the Congo.
Congo.
Diamond.
Bring diamonds to the Congo?
Yeah. Are we doing diamonds to make the laser gun work?
You don't need diamonds to make the laser.
Roll of ivory. What?
We have to bring these people to the Congo. That's probably a bad idea.
What?
Well,
Congo's fun.
First off, I'm going to just say, you call yourselves big game hunters and you don't know where the fuck the Congo is?
I'm not a big game hunter.
No, he's just a
Hey,
psychopath slash sociopath.
Hey, I can't.
I feel like I'll
I can't always read a map. What he finds is game.
But, like, isn't the Congo where all the big game is? Like, all of it? I'm just saying that maybe you should rethink your life choices.
I know. I haven't killed enough things.
Proud of himself because he turned on the computer, man. He's getting real uppity. I hope he starts saying that when we see the next god.
I know. We were this close to Christmas. It ran away.
On his birthday, we'll give him his first skull. Then he'll appreciate us.
I have a poof ashtray. What more can I ask for?
Hey, we could. Do you ask what kind of knives I could have made out of those teeth? I could have made an entire dining set.
Okay, so we have the Iceland, we have the Congo, we have big game hunters who don't know where the Congo is. Is there anything else cool happening with this computer?
Computer.
There looks like a piece that was like that has been tampered with. When you're examining it, you could probably fix it with with another electric repair roll.
Probably.
Or you
Value.
I can spend 5 points and fix that.
Okay.
You find a piece of graffiti that says Alan Turing was here.
Is that a Bames key?
Is there any place where you can enter numbers?
All right, so I've fixed the piece of equipment.
Like a number pad?
It's all in alien
Oh, there's not just
hieroglyphs.
No, there's no numpad.
It's in base 22, so you'd have to figure it out.
Oh, I was just going to type in 80085.
Just boobs shows up on 80085 on the screen. It's in your face.
Huh?
Give you the Gibbs slap upside the back of your head.
It's the goalie there.
Okay, so you make your electrical repair roll,
Mhm.
and one of the panels the panel that you're working on lights up, and everyone, you guys can hear whirling sounds, like motion sounds, coming from the room that you were just in, the room with the pyramid.
That's unnerving.
I think I turned the pyramid on.
Kind of like, I don't know, a fan slowly turning on.
Guns out.
I think I got this thing to work.
I'm gonna go inspect the noise.
Okay, so now that you got it to work, what did it do?
I don't know. Let's let him find out.
Is anybody else going to inspect the noise?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna go expect.
I'm not even gonna lie and say, like, really, you shouldn't have to ask a fellow went.
Give me 30
Where's out
seconds.
back?
Give me 30 seconds. I got to go to the bathroom.
God damn
Oh, it's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, we must be getting ready to combat.
Oh, he's
It's
got to evacuate
combat.
the bells for the big fight, I think.
It's combat.
It's one of those things, like, if you don't do it before combat, you end up doing it during combat.
Yep.
None of World War One.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
He had to rest again. His delicate West Coast stomach couldn't take
Popeyes is a mighty fine restaurant.
Not for Nick's West Coast Constitution.
his delicate West Coast tummy.
Count on one hand how many times Nick has eaten east of the Mississippi.
You would pain and suffering.
Wood.
Proper Indian food. Oh, that's like burn. They could burn the entire forest.
Nick is going to go to the food truck that just got shut down.
I'm just gonna sit here catching up on Berserk.
All right. So who's going into the last room?
I am.
Of course I am.
Ella.
You mean the previous room?
Yeah, the previous room. Sorry.
So is anybody but like it's pretty much everybody but the twins right now?
Sounds like everybody but the twins is going and back into that room.
The one with the pyramid?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep watching the screens.
Okay. So the four of you go back into the room to investigate this noise.
And are instantly vaporized.
Turn it off, turn it off, turn it
No,
off.
right as you guys come in here, you see two hexagonal frames swirling a lot faster in the air above the pyramid, and then suddenly lock together.
Ooh. Well, fascinating. That's worrying.
It's not very impressive, is it?
And as these two frames lock together, a black void begins to form in the center of the frames.
That's pretty impressive.
And worrying. Impressive and worrying. I'm not sure which is more important right now.
Your camera.
Got the
I
Elton
don't
John
think
20
I have
right
the
there.
time to take a picture of that.
Everyone roll spot hidden as you're looking into this void.
3 was
Yep, I make
I
that.
missed.
Oh, I make that.
I do not think this is safe, Daniel Jackson.
You don't see anything? Okay, those that made it, you detect something very gigantic moving in the darkness and moving towards you.
It's the black void of friendship.
Who has the lowest luck roll? Or who has the lowest luck right now?
My current luck is 78.
Okay, roll a luck roll.
Who?
You. Because I think you're the lowest out of everyone at this point.
I rolled an 80.
Of course you did. And unfortunately, in luck rolls, you can't spend luck to pass.
Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. That was the final episode of Two-Headed Serpent.
Do you want Hellboy? Because that's how you get Hellboy.
Actually, yeah. Help.
So
I
you,
kind of do too.
those that made their spot hidden roll, you see this thing moving toward. It seems like it's moving towards you now, and
Maybe we should do that in here.
it finally comes into full view, provoking a sanity roll as you see this gigantic worm-like creature, with like, how do I describe this? It's indescribable, actually. It's a big worm-like creature that's damn indescribable. So I'm not going to even describe it.
Turn it off.
At which point, Ella, upon
I-
passing her sand roll, kind of points at it and goes, "I think we found the dough."
Do I make this roll as well?
Yeah, everybody makes the sanity roll.
Okay, because I failed my spot.
What happens if you make a standing roll? How much?
You got a 69.
Everybody that's in that room, right?
Yeah, everybody that's in that room. So if you failed, or if you made it, it's 1d4.
Dang.
If you failed, it's 1d20.
Ooh.
Yeah, glad I passed that.
Woo!
Wait.
One mind-blowing worm.
1. Okay.
Wow, that's some bullshit. All right, Spencer, you
That's some bullshit.
rolled a 1 on a 1d20, and I saw it. I'm pissed.
I rolled a 1 and a
Okay.
1 before.
I rolled a 1.
I lost 2 on a D4.
Okay. Did anybody go over 5 or go over 20% of their? I doubt it, but did anybody happen to go temporarily insane?
I'm fine.
Everybody's fine with this? Okay.
Y'all are some warped motherfuckers.
This is what Ella does for a living. Like, she spent, before she became a paranormal investigator, she was obsessed with aliens. And then she went to the moon. She believed in aliens from the time she was a teenager.
Leo's just kind of geeking out on the mechanics of it all.
Yeah, so I'm throwing a stick of dynamite into the portal.
I'm fired off.
Of course.
Of course he is.
And nobody.
I'm gonna go. Am I like immobilized or anything?
No, nobody's immobilized.
I'm gonna run to the other room and flip the switch off.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow him if he's running because it's
As
like,
you
that's
guys-
big. I don't think we can take that.
As you guys begin to move, suddenly, like this black viscous goo erupts through the void and comes into the room, like just covering everything.
That's
Make dodge rolls.
Ah. Outback Jack is not pleased by this.
Yes!
God.
I made an 09.
I missed.
Oh crap! There's not enough luck for
Elevated.
me to make this
Yeah.
roll.
I
Is
missed.
there yelling and screaming going on in the next room?
Not yet.
I just got slime, so yeah, I'm
I
yelling.
would assume so. Yeah.
You already heard turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
I'm gonna flip the switch.
Okay. So you flip the switch that you saw Leo messing with earlier that turned the thing on, and you start to hear the, or you start to hear like the the two things whirling again. And you guys that are in that gate room, you guys see the two things unlock, or the two things unlock from each other, start moving again.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing at this point?
I think what's done is done.
Is the big worm still in the void, or do we not see the void anymore?
You don't see the void anymore.
Okay. And no worm.
And no worm.
What happened when I didn't dodge that goo?
Okay, who didn't make their dodge?
I did not.
I was fine.
So everybody
Very
but
ready to
Ella.
take damage.
Okay, everybody but Ella? Okay, those of you who didn't make your dodge roll, you guys are caught in this really thick goo. You're stunned, and it's really difficult to breathe. So everybody has to make a con roll for me. Normal con roll.
I made that.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Oh, I make the heck out of that.
Okay, so who did anybody not make a con roll?
I believe the proper terminology is you conned the shit out of that.
Okay, so you guys aren't in too much trouble yet. You guys do take 1 point of damage each from this caustic, disgusting goo, and you're gonna have to roll hard strength to get out. Ellie, you were able to dodge, and you were out of the room.
Hi. As she stumbles into the room with the twins. So
I
something
failed
happened.
My strength roll.
Okay.
I
Pass.
fail my hard strength roll.
Okay, so Bexar is able to get himself out of the goo. The two of you, Leo and Outback Jack, you're still stuck.
The keys to lay face down in it, guys.
Like it's quicksand.
That sounds like not a good idea.
Trust me, or believe me. Nobody gets out of this goo better than me.
However, I can't argue with that fact as he was the first one to get out. Actually, I get out of it better. It didn't hit me.
I mean, it was beautiful.
Okay, so what are you guys in the gate room doing? You guys do see that there is like some goo like seeping out of that room and into this one.
Wow, that's gross.
It's
I'm
not
glad I
like-
didn't get any of that on me.
Yeah, I know, right?
I will try and walk my way out of the goo.
Yeah, you guys take another 1 point of damage. Go ahead and roll another hard strength roll.
Oh, that's going to keep happening.
Do you think if we flip the switch again, they would get out of it?
Yeah, maybe we should turn the switch back on.
No, don't do that.
I missed my roll.
I make it this time.
Okay, which way were you heading towards? The corridor or the gate room?
I was heading towards the corridor.
Okay, so you're now out in the corridor. And next round you can help Leo get out. The rest of you guys, what do you guys want to do? They're in the gate room.
We're certainly not pushing that button again.
Any ideas, brother?
We could try flipping another switch.
Let's not do that.
I'm just saying.
I mean, as much as I would love to see what else comes out, I think we just saw the doll, and I would rather not have it see us again because it knows we're here. And it did this. Like, it was a really, really big worm thing. And, like, as fascinating as that is, I don't want to die like that.
Okay, well, if the smoke is spreading, then we should probably just try to, like, get out before it gets on my shoes.
Yeah, those are your expensive ones.
I like shoes.
Aren't all your shoes expensive shoes?
That's not the point.
Who has Cthulhu Mythos
I have Cthulhu Mythos.
Well, we all do now.
None now.
Everybody has it. Everybody roll Cthulhu Mythos while you're humming and hawing and discussing everything.
I made it.
I know nothing.
I made it right on the dot. I made 17.
Well, that makes sense because you're the most familiar with gate technology out of everybody here. You're able to determine that the gate technology here is responsible for the weakening of the barrier between dimensions, and that the barrier would be strengthened if the gate were destroyed.
Leo? Well, once you get out of that, could you come over here for a second?
Yeah. Or sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess. Working on it.
Can
Probably
I,
more like,
can I help him?
A little gooey.
Yeah, you can help him.
All right,
It is
all right.
kind of warm.
Roll Leo, roll regular strength now that you're getting help.
Here you go, mate.
Yep, missed that.
Parts.
Um,
I'll take another point of damage.
yeah. While you're thinking of how to possibly destroy this gate, come up with like 2 options that you can think of off the top of your head that you guys probably are thinking in your minds immediately. Some of you are thinking, maybe I can attach some explosives to the pyramid power source.
funny enough, that's actually what Ella is thinking.
Yeah, we did that last
It's
time.
not on the top of the list just yet.
There's
How about-
also,
How about if I get out of here and I just steal the power source?
yep, there's the possibility of overloading or stealing the power source.
So Ella's examining the machine because, like, she doesn't have electrical, but she does have mechanical.
I'm all for stealing this thing.
So while Leo's still trying to get free, she's just examining what's in front of her to see what she
think we
can
need to
figure out
open up
about it. Does that work, Vic?
You want you get it? Don't ask no price.
So do I need to roll mechanical repair to see if I can figure it out?
Mhm.
Okay. I like to make sure before I roll. No, she's like, I don't quite get this one.
Okay. Does anybody else have any other ideas or would like to do anything or try anything?
I'd like to steal the power source if I can get out.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and roll another regular strength roll since you're getting help.
Yep.
I made that one. I'll spend the 8 points of luck and make it.
All right. So you're able to get back out into the gate room, or not the gate room. Let's call it the control room.
Okay. All right. So where's this power source? Let's take a look.
You're able to find it after a close look around and examination.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll an electrical repair roll. You have a weird science talent.
All right. I also have handy, which either reduces the difficulty of rolls like that or gives me an advantage die.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with an advantage die then.
I mean, I should be saying that for all my
Yeah.
rolls like that, but I keep on forgetting. Okay. I made that at hard or extreme actually.
Okay. So you're able to get underneath the.
Give me a skateboard.
You know, I totally forgot I have handy as well.
You're able to get under the panel, and you see this glowing, purple box that you can tell is probably the most important piece of this. It's possibly it's the power source.
All right. Am I smart enough to? Nah, no.
Yeah, you already made the roll. You're able to
Okay.
remove this from the panel,
Okay.
and everything shuts down. Everything just it's pretty sudden actually.
I think that worked.
Well, I've decoupled the tractor beam. Now we just have to get back to the Falcon.
And you guys actually find that the goo in the other room has disappeared.
Oh.
Oh. Huh.
Now,
There goes my
if you happen to be looking at it, it's slowly dissipated into nothingness.
I give
It
it
was
a
a
finger.
strange thing to see, but after tonight, it's not unexpected, I guess.
I give it the finger.
Give it the finger. So yeah, you guys are free to leave leave this place.
I'm gonna go to the switch and click it back and forth a few times.
There.
Man,
Aha!
It doesn't work.
Okay.
all right. So what should we do with the power source?
I put it in my backpack.
How does it help us get the people off this island or evacuate the people?
It gets us out of here.
Take it to the Arctic and throw it in the snowdrift.
That couldn't go wrong.
You could hook it up to a radio.
When we pass back through the gate room, are those little hexy discs still up there? Did they fall? Are they spinning?
No, they're now just motionless, and they're away from each other. They're not locked or anything. They're motionless and several feet away.
But they're still floating in the air.
Yeah.
No, it's probably not an electric.
Floating in the air.
Told you, magnets.
Backup power.
Hey,
No, it's ICP. How do magnets? How do those work?
Insane clown posses.
Well,
keeping
see?
it up.
Equipment.
Those can do anything.
It's what you guys are really fighting against is a juggalo cult. I'm sorry.
damn it.
The conclusion will be at the gathering. There will be Fago.
That's all you had to say.
All right, roll
Bunch
Sam
of
loss.
amateurs, eh,
I'm
Betsy?
just gonna pretend I didn't hear it.
Okay, so
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. As you guys exit the corridor, or go ahead, Janelle. I'm sorry. Or sorry.
I thought everybody keeps talking about evacuating. Didn't we establish that if we kind of got everybody on an opposite end of the island from wherever the bomb is at, that they'd probably be okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't actually have to load people onto planes, most likely. Just get them hiking.
Too bad
Well,
you guys didn't think of that, bringing the bomb with you.
If we put everybody on one side of the island,
I'm
we'll
pretty sure
balance
you
the
gave us
island and
Bomb
it'll
with us.
tip.
What do you mean? We're, like, all right, just backtrack a little bit because like I'm foggy on what the fuck we've done over like the last whatever because it's been like a month since the last time we played. But didn't he make us take the goddamn bomb with us to begin with?
It's back at the
It's at the campsite.
It's at the campsite.
Yeah. Where surveyors, farmers, and caduceus personnel are in a standoff.
Yeah, it's too bad we didn't have somebody behind there to take care of that.
I mean, honestly, Ella doesn't care at this point. She's had her fill of adventure because she's just going, I need to get home and get these pictures developed and get these notes down.
I am short some trophies.
He's probably actually forgotten why we were there to begin with. Much like the person playing her. But in character, yes, Ella would have lost all interest in her original goal once she saw, oh my god, giant technology, this is amazing.
Again.
Yeah, it's like, this just keeps getting better. I told you it was aliens.
You know, there was a big worm that spit up on us.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we need to bring that back.
guys.
We need to
At
open
least
up
you
that
hope
gate
it was
again.
spit up.
Get
And
that
that
big
thing
worm
is
back.
amazing. Like, I wish I had the time to shoot a picture of it, but everything happened so fast.
Did we close off access to the Dreamlands when we shut that thing down?
As you guys leave the corridor and go outside, you notice that there are no more night gaunts in the sky, and the jungle looks like a normal rainforest again.
Go us.
So long to go.
Oh,
Yeah, but I like
mean,
those
yeah.
little lemur guys that were in the trees.
Oh, the zoos.
Rolling fruit was kind of cool. I mean,
Sorry. I'm keeping an inventory of what we've been.
The zoos were pretty.
You have to keep a list, man. Can't double up.
It's
I'm gonna shoot a bird or a monkey. on the
going
way
out
back.
the encounters with strange.
Did you just say I'm gonna shoot a bird?
Or a monkey.
Your
Either
bar
way.
is set.
Oh my god.
Just-
Take a picture.
all right. As you guys are walking through the jungle at night, you all of a
Please
sudden,
draw attention to us because there still are evil cultists lying around.
you guys hear
disgruntled villagers.
you guys hear a loud bang near you, and your ears just start ringing. Like a monkey falls from a tree and falls at Outback Jack's feet as you guys are walking down this pathway.
Well, I hope you're proud.
Real big game hunter.
Yeah,
man.
You see this shot? That was one shot.
Wow, I hope that wasn't the last of its species alive.
Way to get the gibbon.
Hey, if it's the last of the species, I own the last of that species pelt. No one else can have one.
It's unique, man. You're gonna
Taxidermy?
You're gonna do it on the walk.
I leave him behind to go and skin his
Yeah,
puppy.
I not even like Ella didn't stop. She just kept walking.
I failed the roll anyway, so yeah, it didn't turn out well.
They don't wait for us to
And
tax.
how does taxidermy take 2 seconds?
It doesn't.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
It's Far Cry, man. It's Far Cry.
Apparently.
Yeah.
The formaldehyde.
I would think like a taxidermy roll involves like at least a day's worth of work.
At least
Yeah, so have fun.
probably longer. No, like sorry,
jungle,
jungle.
surrounded by hostile snake cultists,
Try and get it
Yeah,
done
okay,
before-
I'll just carry it with me.
and there's going to be a big explosion that you're probably going to be caught.
Well, I mean, I feel like why are we telling him the dangers? He should have just let him be.
So did the thing that we did also cut off the ghouls and everything?
You
Or
guys,
they still live
guys.
underground?
nope. You guys do not see the. You guys don't see the tunnels as you guys are walking past where they were.
What in nations? What about the hepatitis? See anyone yellow?
You guys haven't gotten back to base camp yet. But yeah, effectively, it seems like you guys have cut off any connection to any other dimensions like the Dreamlands.
Okay, that's freaky.
That's probably a good thing, though.
No, it's good. It's just one flip of a switch and we changed the geography of the whole island.
You know, honestly, you kind of get used to it after a while.
Well, when you
I
guys
don't want to.
But I mean, it's part of the job. You get used to it.
you guys did hear that there were strange things happening, and there was like a weird abundance of fruit that normally wasn't there.
Yeah, that fruit was really pretty. That makes me sad. She shrugs and keeps walking.
So
Fruits of the devil.
You know what? We have the power source. We can just build it. We
Yes.
can bring it to Manhattan.
Wait.
Yes,
ooh,
we should do that. We need to get that worm.
I don't
thing
say
back.
that to you. I don't go near you saying that. I say that to her.
and she goes, ooh.
Soto voce.
You could make it part of some sort of project there on the island, like some sort of Manhattan project.
And then at some part, during our expeditions and stuff, Ella and Leo just disappear for hours at a time. And you hear mutterings coming from a room of calculations.
Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays?
Wait a shot block.
okay, let's go back to Woodrow, who is now waking up, or is being woken up by a British soldier asking him if he's okay.
I say, old chap.
Can't go home, but you can't stay here.
He said, "You fell from your bar stool. Are you all right? Does your head hurt?"
I'm never okay, man.
He helps you up and then says, "Well, we're packing up soon, so I think your friends are over at the other camp, but yeah, we have word that we need to start driving people out to the next town over.
You might want to think about driving them farther.
Maybe we probably will. Maybe the village of fuck.
What was in
That's in Africa.
That's in Africa. The town of fuck is in Borneo, though. Okay. Rodney, as you're like, I don't know, like rubbing your face and
oh god damn,
you see Shapiro out of the corner of your eye, and he's like, he looks pretty frantic, and he looks frantic and a little cautious. He's like looking side to side and like over his shoulder, but he doesn't look quite the same as he did when you first met him, or even from a few hours ago. When you guys first arrived, he was sweating a storm and looked generally pretty uncomfortable. He isn't sweating anymore, and it's just strange to you. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna walk over and kick him in the balls.
Okay. Go ahead.
He deserved that.
As you begin to walk towards him, he sees you and he starts to run.
That's right.
Go ahead. And,
I'm gonna chase his ass.
Go ahead and roll a dex roll for me.
All right. Dex. That's the normal success.
Okay.
Come on, Shapiro. I just want to talk with my foot.
Yo, ass.
I'm trying to grab my dice. Okay. So you're pretty much on pace with him. Go ahead and you're chasing him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll again for a dex roll.
That's a fail.
Okay. He made it, so he's getting away. He's kind of he's you're not gaining on him. He's starting to speed away. Go ahead and roll a dex roll again.
That is a normal success.
All right, I rolled a 99, so he trips and he falls. Go ahead and roll dex again to catch up to him. He's going to try to stand.
Normal success.
Okay, you catch up to him and he hasn't quite gotten up yet.
Oops.
All right, what are you going to do? Are you going to stomp on him or kick him?
I'm gonna like pretend like I didn't quite break my stride in time and just right up between his legs. And
all right, go ahead and do your brawl, but give yourself a bonus die.
All right. Brawl. Yeah, that's a pass.
He'll try to. Yeah, he ain't dodging. Okay, do your damage.
It's gonna be 3.
Okay.
It's pulp. 3 damage is nothing.
Yeah, he takes 3 damage.
It's not your balls.
Hit me, penis.
Singing soprano now, eh, Shapiro?
Yeah, he screams, and it doesn't sound quite like Shapiro did earlier. Even though you have never heard him scream, it just does not sound like it should be the same scream from that guy. There's a bit of a hiss. There's a bit of a hiss at the end of it. Go ahead and do your attack again. Because now you guys are fighting.
Oh, now we're fighting?
Yeah, now you're fighting.
All right. We're going to roll in the mud now. I'm going to punch him in the face. That's a miss. Because I ain't got no fighting skill.
Okay. He makes it. So he'll do 1d3 plus 1d4. That's 2 points.
Woo, woo.
So he punches you.
Shit, I guess I'll try to dodge.
Okay.
No, I'm going to take that hit.
Okay.
It's 2 points of damage. I'm going to take that hit. I'm going to hit him back.
He misses.
He misses?
He's trying to fight. Yeah, he's trying to fight back, and he missed.
Okay. Well, I missed too. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have to expedite this fight because I got brawl at base, man.
Okay. Well, you guys are punching back and forth. At one point, you hear a voice in your head, the same voice that was talking to you earlier. It says, "Use the knife."
I want the knife.
All right. I suppose I'll whip out the blade and try to stab him, even though that's base as well.
Go ahead.
That's a miss.
He missed too.
I guess I'll try to stab him again, unless it's his turn.
He misses his attack.
Oh. It's still a miss.
Okay.
Hold still! Damn it!
The rest of you, as you guys come down the mountain to the camp, you guys see this fight happening.
Excuse me, sir. What's happening over there? I imagine they're just like soldiers standing around, just watching them go. That's just pathetic.
They go, well, it looks like they're having a bit of a quarrel, huh? And it's just they're going back to their work. They're soldiers that have orders. It's
That's perfect. I love it.
You guys,
and they're British. Well, it seems they've had a bit of a disagreement.
Violent Americans, yes.
A bit of a kerfuffle.
See.
So what do you guys want to do as you guys are witnessing?
I thought Shapiro was British.
You know what? I can't recall at this point.
I don't know either.
I'm going to quickly... I'll wait.
Why wait? What do you want to do?
Well, because my solution is to put a round inside the bad guy.
You can do that. It's just you got to have a bonus, or you have a penalty die because you're firing in melee.
I'm about it.
I put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Man, you got to let the man fight his own fights."
No matter how boring it is.
Can I throw something at him instead?
Being told that by a 17-year-old.
You know what? No. You're getting 66 is the hit, so you can go ahead and just get shot.
Okay.
Or 6 points of damage.
All right. This guy, he gets shot, and he goes down. He falls unconscious. Rodney, at that point, Woodrow can see that where this guy was shot, the wound has just removed flesh, and underneath this humans, or not flesh, but skin. Underneath this human skin are scales.
Yeah, I kind of expected that. I guess I'll try to stab him again.
Well, he's unconscious, but yeah, go ahead and you can stab him if you want to. Just coup de grace or coup de grace.
Put the knife in the neck and pick it all up.
Do I get a bonus die for a coup de grace?
You don't even need to. Unconscious. You just stab it into his neck. Or whatever. Stab it.
It's like carving a turkey.
Can't we just applaud the fact he still missed?
This to point blank.
Despite that roll, you hit him. He's unconscious, so you don't need to really roll.
Woodrow seems like the kind of guy that expects everybody to have scales underneath their skin, though.
His heart's not between his legs.
So yeah, you guys see one of your team members shoot a guy, and then the other one just fall down onto him with a knife blade. Roll sanity loss, because you guys. I mean, he was like your team leader. Shit.
Ooh,
Rod. I rolled a 96.
I mean, is it really that surprising? The last interaction Woodrow and Shapiro had were they were arguing.
I'm fine.
It was the gunshot, really.
Look, honestly, I feel like Ella, if anybody here should understand what it's like to really want to kill your superiors.
I'm just pissed off at Bexar for shooting into melee.
Hey, man, control force.
So while everybody's like reeling from Dexar just shooting into melee, I'm gonna go grab a jerry can,
Dude.
douse this guy with gasoline, stand over him.
He's gonna flick the cigarette. My man.
Woodrow, exactly what are you doing?
You say, "What are you doing?" and you flicks the match onto the corpse.
Now turn your back on it and walk away slowly.
How much did I lose?
Well,
That's exactly what he does. He just flicks the match down, turns around.
Looks to me like he's depriving Jack of another trophy.
Hey, I didn't kill that, therefore it's not a trophy.
Get that one.
Yeah, I'm going into the drinks tent.
The drinks tent has been packed up by now.
Oh.
It was being packed up as Woodrow was being woken up.
Well, I'm gonna go and sit on a crate or something and watch him get arrested by the MPs for murdering somebody and setting him on fire.
How much sanity did I lose?
D35.
As the military people come over to see what the hell is going on, there's like a strange scent. There's like scent coming from the body, like strange like odor.
More than burning snake?
Well, no, that's what you guys are saying.
Did you just say a mesquite? A slight hickory scent.
Got that nice charcoal grill char. Char marks. All right. No, but what happens is there's a strange odor that the big game hunters can tell is like cooked snake. The MPs come by, and once they get there, they see the flesh of like the human. Yeah, this human being burned alive, and it's not exactly human. So they recoil in horror and start throwing up.
Oh, come
the
now.
smell and the appearance.
You'll get used to it.
Really, you do. Also, Matt, mesquite would have been from last night.
Oh, yeah, good point.
You found the one snake man.
I
And
think there were more.
and then Captain Clements calls over. Hey, what are you men doing over there? It's just a bonfire. Get back to work. You have your orders.
I think that guy has to die next.
But he comes by. Well, no, the captain comes by and he asks you all, "Oh, what's going on here?" And he looks at the corpse, looks at you guys, and just
Ella looks him dead in the eyes and goes, "Do you really want to know?"
no.
Does anything seem weird about that corpse to you?
Yes.
You didn't see anything then if you don't want to know.
Yes, we don't gotta kill him.
When you know, you end up like us and you keep dealing with that. It points at the charred corpse.
What is this guy's rank again?
He's a captain. He's
Captain? Captain, you just stepped foot in the door of a really strange world. I suggest you turn around and walk right back out.
He
While you
turns
still
around,
can.
turns around, and he walks away.
Wait,
I always thought that man was a smart one.
Go ahead, Beth.
is there anyone around that we can ask if there's any sign of that infection left?
They were able to give there is signs of the infection, but it is starting to all symptoms are starting to be alleviated by the viral cure that's created with that one machine, medical tent.
Well, that's delightfully fast.
Weird science.
Woo!
Weird science.
Medical tent. It's a
Plastic
very
tubes, pots, and
Fucking
cans.
hands.
There's also
That's good,
bits
though.
and pieces.
I wasn't
Man.
excited about trying to herd a whole bunch of people with their parts rotten off to Neverland away from this bomb that's still ticking.
I think that's what the British.
Yeah, you guys, well, at the very beginning, the captain overheard Woodrow's yelling about the device, so everybody has already been evacuated by the time.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for the efficient military. Yeah,
The British military is always efficient.
that's what I'm saying.
As you guys are leaving on the plane, you guys see this huge firestorm erupt on the island. And the new leader of the group asks what happened to Shapiro, but we'll get all that debriefing done next time. So this is the end of the Borneo chapter.
You thought this would take another session.
Yeah, I did. I thought there was a lot to do, but we got through it pretty quickly.
I was really hoping
That's
Woodrow
what
had
happens.
some
What the fuck you doing?
He got a little hot under the collar.
What happens when we accept the machine gun?
So you guys didn't do any damage to the gun, by the way.
I shot a lot.
I don't think you did
It's
shit
nice.
to that gun.
Like elephant gun.
Yeah, that was pretty much what did it. It was that, and then the last volley did some damage to it. It has 8-point armor.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't do a whole lot.
So you guys get plus 1d4 sanity points for killing Sarazan, the snake person. And you get plus 1d6 sanity points for destroying the gate.
If only I could actually use those. Damn, you could do them if I was.
1d4 plus 1d6. And then next week we will be back in New York debriefing and then finding out where your next mission is if you have
want
an
us to do skill rolls between now and next time?
or just do it now. Doesn't matter.
Well, we can do that off the air because that's boring shit.
Oh, that's why I asked between now and next time. Yeah.
So, Borneo, hey, back to New York. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. There's a button I have to press. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Grace.
Yeah, Grace.